So what's going on, chef?
I'm prepping for the paella, but don't call paella that because people from Valencia get very aggressive. We got that little friends I found in the market today. Here you got. They come from Thailand, little octopus. I say why not. I got a shell on prawns, you know. To check if a prawn is alright, you know, you have to check the head, you know. If they got in the head a lot of color black, or you can see very well like the brains, you know, it's because they are not from the very deep end. That means it's not a huge quality, but can do because you have to touch here, and here you check if it's fresh or not. If it's that very soft, more soft is it, more fresh is it. Here in the head, can you see? I rub it. This one is on point, we say, alright? People are going to hate me for that, but I like to put a little bit of garlic as well as a onion. I like to make it, we call it in Spanish also frito, to do the paella, right? Chop garlic, people get crazy about that. It's that easy as cut the roots off. Can you see here? And smash it. Normally, when you see the popular paellas, the paellas pan are flat, right? To get better evaporation of the liquid. But as I've been trained, or as my grandmother does in Spain, we use that we call paella, alright? Always, when you put olive oil, important, be sure you got the pan hot, alright? Because if not, when you don't have the pan hot, the olive oil burns very easy. It's not as good as a vegetable oil for fried, isn't it? Because they got the rate very low to burn. Then you put a couple of we say tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, can you see it's already bubbling? The thing we're going to do first is to seal the chicken, alright, to get the chicken moisture. But we only seal the chicken, alright? You have to wait like 5 minutes till they got sealed, you know, by the fire. With olive oil they get fried outside, they keep raw inside, moisture inside, keep the liquid in, alright? After that we separate it, alright? And we start cooking our veg in the same oil. Maybe sometimes add a little bit more olive oil. How you see it, you know, how you see the pan. Can you see the color? It's getting sealed already. Some people like more cool, but normally when I start seeing that color, I separate the meat, alright? Because we don't want them there to cook with all through the ingredients, because if not the meat get overcooked and don't get nice and moisture, I should do. Then we put a little bit more of olive oil. Some people cook the peppers first and the onion after, because they say it's a little bit more hard. But because it's cut at the same side, and I really don't see that process to be adequate. You can put all together, Spanish style. They again seal, because if not the vegetable drop a lot of water inside the pan, and if the vegetable throw a lot of water in the pan, they are not going to be sauteed, they're going to be boiled, and we don't want boiled vegetable. We want everything al dente. Some people start with fire up, fire down, fire up, fire down. I always do everything on high fire, you know, high flame. You have to be on the pan. If you take it out, you can take a little bit more control in other things, another prep. You want to make a nice salad for the family, or you want to do another thing else, but yeah, you can control the fire a little bit more, alright? And if you got the opportunity, always try to do in an open fire. The taste of a paella in open fire is incredible. Nothing to be with a normal cooker or a induction or vitroceramic, you know. It's nothing to me. Always try to do it in an open fire. You have a control place to do it. Always at your own risk, isn't it? Alright, can you see? That's getting super fried. We got here squid. I get a squid tubes. I don't find fresh squid, then I bought frozen. We have our little fellas again, and we have some king prawns on shell. Alright. At that moment of the cooking, alright, it start getting soft. The pepper. Can you see the onion is changing the color? Not very light here. It's when you put feel high, alright? You put your seafood, not all the seafood, alright? The king prawn, we leave it to the end, like we said before. It's have to be steamed. That's all. As well, because it's not a flat paella pan, sorry. Then I add a lot of more food. If it's flat, you don't want that many things apart of the rice, that many quantity. You have a small amount of everything. But because it's a kind of deep, I like to add more food, more seafood, more chicken. Can you see? Now it's going to start dropping water. It's not very bad. But that's what we don't want when we get frozen product. Always if you get frozen, I'm not against frozen food because you can find very good quality frozen food, but get quality frozen food. Dress as a princess. I know the dress is not red, but I found to her a dancing partner. Lady in red is dancing with me. Can you see it's boiling? Then that's going to take out a little bit the boiling from there. Or you can get a shot glass, put it in a shot glass, and drink it, you know, and get seafood drunk. Alright, in that point, is everything cooked already? I'm going to add the chicken. Alright, can you see it's still bleeding, you know? We really don't want that. We want a little bit more seal the chicken, because if they're still bleeding, that's moisture we are losing, alright? And we don't want that. And now it's the touch, you know, now is when you have to put, for me, as I made it, where I put everything, you know. We got here a little bit of pimenton, Spanish pimenton, alright. You can use smoked paprika if you want, or I prefer sweet, alright. Couple of teaspoons, alright, of pimenton. That's a difficult thing to find in English supermarkets. Be careful if you found it, because you're going to be the orange man. It's a terrible thing, you get very dirty. That's a Spanish thing, it's food colorant, right? We use it in the paella. Can you see now I'm dirty? Use it in the paella to get that nice yellow thing. You can use saffron, you know, but I know everybody don't have saffron at home, and it's a very expensive thing. You can find that somewhere, buy it, and you have it at home. And it's corn flour with food colorant. Then they don't go bad or nothing, you can have it there forever. Alright, now is when I like to put all my ingredients together. We got a little bit of sea salt. We put a good quantity, alright? And now I take the heat down, alright? And it's, I think some people does, some people not. Now when I got all that like that, I like to mix the rice in. We found that in Asda, Spanish paella rice. It's not paella. The next time I hear somebody say paella, I'm going to go crazy in the nuts. It's paella, alright? I know my English is not that good, but your Spanish have to be better than my English, alright? Measurements. I don't know the exact measurement for how many rice to put. I always do it by eyes. You know, check it online. You're always going to find, alright? Can you see that rice? We want in the paella rice to be small and round, not long grain, alright? Have to be short rice, alright? Like I say, I do it by eye, and when they feed me, they feed me. Oh my god, we're going to have paella for 1 week. I fried the rice a little bit with the ingredients. That gives to the rice a little bit of, get a little bit more flavor, alright? Always in low heat, because if not you're going to burn your rice and your ingredients. You mix everything together, can you see? To get a nice color. If you got the parsley, paprika and garlic, it's the moment you add it, alright? That gives a nice green color to the paella. I like it, that green color. Sometimes not that many yellow. The other thing, got the advance, you make your own stock. But you can be a lazy bastard again and go ask them. They got that fish stock, or go any supermarket you got and get fish or vegetable or chicken cubes, boil it with water and add your stock. Alright? Always a good rice always got good liquid. Now if you don't put a good liquid into the rice, they're not going to be that flavor, you know, it's going to be flavorless. If you got a friend is fishmonger, you always can go and get fish bones, fish heads, boil it with a little bit of celery, onion and carrots and make your own fish stock. It's going to be 3 times or 10 times better than the one you get in the shop. I always boil my water for food in the kettle, take 3 minutes instead to put in a pan. And we don't want to put the stock in this water, we can put stock there, alright? Now is the moment you have to taste salt, flavor, everything, alright? Maybe you can add another cube of stock, maybe you can add a little more salt, more pepper, more spices, more paprika. Now is the moment. For example, I'm low on water here, I can see it, alright? Then I only have to take a jar or something. You have a jar, Tita? My Tita is helping me, the sexy Tita. She's a better cook than me, 100 times. Some people use glasses actually to measure the paella rice, 1 glass and 3 glasses of water. It depends, you know. You want to be fancy on your cooking, you know, or you got, like me, my wife is very delicate, I can't touch the food. You always got the sheet of the chef, small teaspoon. Always try to catch where it's boiling. Oh, very nice fish stock actually. If you want to be a little bit dirty, you'll have to put the finger and taste in your finger. Alright, it's a very nice fish stock. I'm surprised, that's nice. Again, the base is same. You have to have it 11 minutes in high heat and another 11 minutes or 7 minutes in low heat. Rest 5 minutes. And if Valencia people see me, they're going to help me, but I like to move around, to mess around with my rice. Some people don't touch it. Get the recipe, say it's 11 minutes non-touching, 11 minutes not touching. I like to move it. I don't know, I like to get the rice dizzy a little bit, you know. Another nice thing about paella, you have the socarrat. The socarrat is in the bottom, when they get burned, it's burnt rice, but people love it. I love it. And for my background, I have that in pasta as well. My auntie, my mom, my grandmother used to burn the bolognese macaroni as well a little bit, and that texture and that flavor is incredible. In Iran and all that countries, they burn the rice in the pan. They boil the rice, and then after that they fry the rice a little bit to they get crispy. Maybe not burnt, but very crispy, and I love it. I love it in the rice as well, in the paella, the socarrat. Sometimes a cheat I found on times, you know, after all that minutes, if you give a little bit of high heat at the end with non-touching, you get that socarrat, alright? Sometimes happens, sometimes not. It depends if you move to watch the rice like I'm doing right now or not. This rice has been cooking 11 minutes high heat, around 5 minutes on low heat. Can you see already? We can see the rice. Now is the moment again. My auntie is going to kill me because I'm going to use another spoon, alright? To taste the rice, to see if it's al dente, if it's soft. I prefer a little bit before than al dente because remember you have to rest it. Can you see still a lot of water? High heat, socarrat, alright? It's perfect now. Then I'm going to give 1 minute of high heat. Again, people from Valencia hate to do the paella. I love it. Alright? I think they cook through better if you... Oh my god, I'm destroying my auntie's kitchen. It's going to fall apart. Not long, alright? I want this water to evaporate, but not completely, because now switch it off, alright, and we're going to leave rest for 5 minutes. Now is the moment to put the prawns in to finish the steam, alright? I like open prawns, alright? Give more space to the paella and look better. They always say al dente in Spain is then it's not going to be never overcooked. Some people use that because it's easy, you know. It depends, you know. That's perfect now, right? I'm going to leave that. I switch it off like you see. I'm going to leave it 5 minutes resting. Alright? Food need to rest. And a good steak, if it's not rest 2-3 minutes, it's not a good steak. It's like a good stew. It's the next day is going to be better than the day before, you know, because it's been resting in the ingredients and all come together, alright? 5 minutes and we can start eating. Seafood, great with a white wine, a good, maybe from Galicia, maybe from Chile, they got very good white wines. Wherever, the one you prefer, your favorite. I'm not a wine drinker. Maybe I'm going to drink with Coke or with water, but today I'm going to have a little bit of white wine because it's going to taste delicious. And like General Gonzalo say, why I cook so good, so delicious, so delicious. 5 minutes, alright? And we are ready to rumble! A very nice cheat as well if you want to do the paella and surprise your friend, and you can be like a real true Spanish cook, you know. Very nice lemons, my auntie bought. They are unwaxed. It's the first time I heard that. Unwaxed, sorry, they don't have wax. Never heard that before. But it's a good surprise, you know. You can use more the zest, you know, for pies or for sweets, or if you want to use it in a kind of salty plate. It's nice. I didn't know that, and that's bad for me because I'm a chef, but I didn't know. Alright, a good cheat, alright? Cut the head and the tail, alright? Very easy. Can you see I do it very easy? Always your hands off of the knife, alright? We don't want people with no finger for my fault. Very easy. Can you see this what I'm doing, alright? I'm doing this kind of lines, alright? All the way through the lemon. Always your hands off, please don't cut for my fault yourself. I don't want fingers in my food. Alright. Ta-da! That's a lemon crown. Easy. Easy. Why the people don't do it every day? Alright? It's quite easy, alright? And you can be a real foodie, you know, you can show your friends how you cut your lemon, you know. And it's just the most stupid thing, you know. But you know, we first eat with the eyes, after we eat with the nose, and after we taste with the mouth. Important. Why you go to a restaurant and pay 70 pounds for a piece of meat, or you pay 17 for the same piece of meat in other restaurant? It's all about the quality of the food, but it's as well the presentation, right? The restaurant work with that. The restaurant work with a very nice environment. Then you don't feel rip off, because you are paying for the service, a professional service. You are paying for a professional chef to cook that food. And when you think, oh, that restaurant is so expensive, you always have to think the background it is, alright? And we are getting great food to your plate. We are not getting the cheapest ingredient we found in anywhere, you know. We go to the markets, we found our food, and we try to do our best. We hire always professional with qualifications, alright? The food is not expensive because we want to rip you off. The food is expensive because they have to pay me, they have to pay the waitress, they have to pay the front of the house, they have to pay the manager, and these people have career, have people to feed in her house, have a car, have animals, you know. Then you are paying all that stuff. Because why a lawyer you have to pay that much? Because he got his career, isn't it? He do his job, he do his time on study. that's the same with chef or with waitress or with everybody. When you think to go to a restaurant and you think, oh my god, it's so expensive, you have to think twice about that, and always tip in a restaurant, alright? Because we need that tip for anything, you know, to buy food, to sometimes buy a beer, never know, but always tip in a restaurant, alright? Easy, alright? I don't know if they pass the 5 minutes, but I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Oh my god. It's a little bit, I can see it already, a little bit more dry. I like a little bit more liquid, you know, because I like, but it's perfect. It's perfect, alright? Now we're going to kill that small octopus and eat it like that, you know? And that's it. That's easy, you know? Take you 30 minutes, 40 minutes, get good ingredients, get a good video on YouTube from me, you know, a tutorial, and now you know how to cook a bloody paella. Again, it's not a paella. It's a seafood and chicken rice, alright? Valencia people, don't get angry with me. I don't want to put beans or more stew or nothing else. Thank you very much. That's me done. Now to enjoy the food. Paella is a Spanish thing, alright? Spanish thing means everybody in the table and like pigs, you know? Everyone try to buy the best part, you know?
So we need to put it there. Wine
good white wine, good paella, good family. What can I ask for more? I can ask anything else, you know? Alright? But I can have £1 million tomorrow in my account if some of you want to pay me, you know? I want sponsors as well for my videos on YouTube, alright? If you want to invest in a sexy Spanish chef as me, alright? You always can send me a text or a Facebook friend request. I'm always going to accept you. Invest money in me, send me to TV, alright? Because I want to be the new Gino de Campo, but more sexy than him because my beard is better. Always.
Lo que pasó con tu familia y la mía, no quiere que nos queramos.